Hi, what is good everybody? I am back with another Honkai Star Rail video, and in today's video I am going to be playing the story quest for the Fate StayNight collab. To anyone who doesn't know, Fate StayNight is basically just an amazing freaking anime. I literally just finished watching it this morning, and oh my motherfucking
Isn't that Robin? What's she doing here?
Hello Robin, how you doing over there? Yeah, so Fate StayNight is basically just an anime that this game collabed with, and oh my motherfucking god, was Fate StayNight a good fucking anime. I just finished watching it, it genuinely shook me, it was amazing, honestly. So I actually cannot wait to play the story quest of Fate StayNight. Speaking of which, off camera I did a little bit of grinding here, and if we take a look here, where are you? I managed to get Archer from Fate StayNight. So yeah, I now have Archer on my account. Hopefully soon I can get Saber as well, hopefully. I need both of them real bad, but anyway, let's just get straight to the story.
It's been a while. Mr. Scrullum said you'd stop by.
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna try not to skip all the cutscenes like I did in the last story video. But again, the boring ones like the intro, like now for example, I'm gonna skip because they're kind of mid. They're just following HSR patterns. On the Radiant Feldspar, you encounter Robin, who was entrusted by Old Otti to present you with a curio known as the Holy Grail. With it, your thoughts drift back to a time long past.
As Penacony's last festive superstar.
You gave an interview from the Penaconian Holy Grail War, where you run into Sompo and Hook. A set of command spells appeared on your hand as proof of you being picked as a chosen contestant of the Holy Grail War.
Ladies and...
Okay, they're bad at explaining this clearly. Old Archie introduced to the audience the Holy Grail, which can summon the heroic spirits of famous people and could grant any wish. He then declared at the start of Penacony's I'm not even sure how to pronounce that word, Holy Grail War. At the same time, the host of the Holy Grail War is sitting elsewhere watching the advert with interest.
Terrific!
Okay, here's where the part comes in where if you haven't watched Fate StayNight, you understand none of this. Basically, in Fate StayNight, there's this whole thing called the Holy Grail War, which is basically where these 7 masters, basically mages, are basically chosen to participate in this war. Within this war, they are granted a servant of 7 different classes. Either the Saber class, Archer class, God I need to remember this now, the Lancer class, Assassin class, Berserker class, Rider class, or what's the last one? Or Caster class. I think I said that, yeah. Yeah. And then basically, it's basically a fight to the death. Whichever master wins, their servant, aka the Saber, Archer, whatever, basically gets to grant a wish from the Grail, basically. But then, in the end of the UnlimitedBladeWorks, turns out the Holy Grail is just an opening to the Gate of Hell. So in the end, they just destroyed it in the end. So yeah. And then basically, when it was just talking a minute ago about the command thingies on your hand, those are called command seals. You get 3 of them, and they basically make you, and you can use one of them to force your servant to basically do whatever you want them to do. But once you use up all 3, you lose your rights to your servant, and you lose your rights to a master. Anyway, hopefully they explain that in more detail later in the story here. Anyway, Old Archie produced the Holy Grail War to craft a new entertainment marvel. While not Scott again. Oh, I hate this guy. Bro, basically, in Honkai Star Rail, there's this massive group of people that colonize planets and stuff called the IPC, right? Scott is meant to be representative of these motherfuckers. But this motherfucker, every time he's appeared, has gotten bullied every fucking time. It's hilarious. Oh, God, I'm glad, but I also hate that you're back. While Scott joined with a wish of being promoted to P45, Mr. Rekka's back, hey! Fused with Grady's spirit origin to record the experience of participating in the war. Basically, Mr. Rekka is just epic character. He's amazing at everything he does.
Producer, time's ticking. Let's hurry and check out the other participants.
Grady is Wrecker, by the way, from what I'm hearing from the voices. Oh, what the heck? Oh, these are the other participants. So we have the Trailblazer, Pom Pom. Where's Pom Pom? What the fuck? Robin and Boot Hill there, and then Jaden Aventurine. Epic. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what these bozos have got to say for themselves.
Who the heck?
Pom Pom discovered a dream bubble aboard the Astral Express. When they read it, it turned out to be an invitation to the Holy Grail War. Just as Pom Pom was going to hand it over to the other passengers, the right of participation was conferred to Pom Pom. Fascinating.
The world's turned upside down.
Again, I'm skipping all this introduction stuff because I can tell you all this stuff. Because Holy Grail this, Holy Grail that, Fate Stay Night, UnlimitedBladeWorks this, Fate Stay Night, UnlimitedBladeWorks that. I just finished watching it, so I know the ropes. That's why I'm skipping, and also I can summarize when the time comes. That's just the exact same thing. Cool.
Mr. Pom Pom, it's been a while.
Now that's forking hilarious.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Girl.
Who all these characters are. Probably help.
I know my identity. It sure has been a while since we last saw each other.
Shut up so I can tell
Not
you
since
this.
that monkey raised hell here. How'd your agent even let a big-time star like you put on a street performance like this?
Basically, white-haired girl over here. This is Robin. The long white-haired guy with the cowboy hat up there. That's Boot Hill. Anyway, Robin encountered Boot Hill during a performance at Dreamflux Reef. Upon learning he had received an invitation to the Holy Grail War from Mika, she resolved to enter as well, unwilling to let chaos unfold unchecked. Mika, don't worry about who Mika is, I don't think
That guy. That.
Oh god, that's gonna start up some chaos. I forgot the basically there's this faction called the Galaxy Rangers. Boot Hill is one of these Galaxy Rangers, and yeah, the IPC kinda want him dead or alive. So this is interesting. Using Grady's note. Bro, why? Okay. You know, I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm not gonna skip this cutscene. I'm gonna watch it to see if they explain what a noble phantasm is.
That's the wanted criminal Boot Hill.
Let's see.
Mr. OT, sir, can't you revoke his qualification? Letting a criminal join the Holy Grail War is way too dangerous. What if he wishes for every single IPC employee to drop dead? That'd be the end of us.
Kid, you're basically admitting you think that cowboy is going to win the whole thing. Where's your confidence? You gotta keep your head in the game. Once you accept the invitation and are branded with the command spells, your qualification as a master can't be revoked.
Wait. Honkai Star, I got that wrong. They're not called command spells, they're called command seals. Not spells, seals. Yes, I watched Fate Stay Night, I learned every detail.
Then we should send out the bloodhounds and take that criminal down immediately.
But Mr. Boothill wasn't wrong, was he? He saved Penacony twice before. If we jump the gun and hunt him down now, that wouldn't be very tactful. Why are you so scared of this guy, Scott?
Ah!
Okay, I'm gonna skip it a little bit.
Good.
Okay, so they didn't explain what a noble phantasm is.
That
Amazing.
ruthless streak of yours reminds me of my younger days.
Can you shut up, OT, please? Thank you. Oh my god, they didn't even explain what a noble phantasm was. Bro, to anyone who hasn't watched Fate Stay Night, you have no idea what the fuck's going on. Oh my god. Okay, let me try to summarize everything then, because Honkai Star Rail are just terrible at explaining this. So, Holy Grail War. 7 mages are chosen to participate in the war. They have 7 servants. And these servants can be from any class, any of the 7 classes I mentioned before. Saber, Archer, Lancer, Caster, Rider, Assassin, and Berserker class, right? Whoever wins the war gets the Holy Grail. They get their wish granted, or not their wish, but the servant gets their wish granted. And a noble phantasm is basically the servant's like not special ability, but like I guess you could say special ability, but more like their strongest ability, their overpowered ability, basically. That's what a noble phantasm is. Thank you for not explaining that game. What? Oh, is the voice actor strike still going on?
But what's even more Penaconian is...
What, is the VA strike still going on? Why is Jade not voiced? I thought the VA strike ended. Oh my god, Jade still isn't voiced. Oh my motherfucking god, okay. So there's gonna be some unvoiced characters, good to know. Good to know, okay, fine. Jade and Aventurine received a memory bubble that was used as an invitation. Aventurine headed off to participate in the Holy Grail War with Jade's consent, plotting to use the opportunity to observe and possibly befriend other contenders such as Boot Hill. Jade is pink-haired woman, Aventurine is blonde-haired man gambler. So,
Wait! You're telling me the Strategic Investment Department is...
Mr. Scott, the IPC is just one of many choices in it.
The stages?
Grady assessed the Holy Grail War and believed that every team would target Scott. Scott chose to settle a personal score first and targeted the
Set, and the character...
The nameless is the main character, by the way. Oh, well, the Astral Express queue.
Next up is the moment we...
Still. You arrived at the moment of Scorched Sand, ready to step into the summoning circle, chant the incantation, and summon a heroic spirit. I pray that my heroic spirit gets stable, please. I watched Face Day Night, I saw every single I don't know if every single servant's in this or not, but I saw it. I want my servant to be Saber. Make it Saber, please.
Alright.
You, Aventurine, Pom Pom, Boot Hill, and Robin all summoned your own heroic spirits. Please, please let mine be Saber. Please let mine be Saber. Please, I beg. When your chant ended, the expected servant failed to appear. Oh, damn. Scott crashed the scene with his IPC entourage. What the fuck does that mean? Hoping to settle past humiliations you had dealt him.
Specialist Scott! You never said the enemy was this strong!
This is way out of our league! Don't forget to file my overtime pay!
Okay, so this is the walking definition of a filler fight. This is the pure filler.
You idiots!
The story
Hold
of
the line!
about this fight. The exact same.
Re-energize!
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all!
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the voices down a little bit.
Watch your head. Hedge your bets.
And yes, I'm not using hyper on this. Or fine.
Awaken, world-cleansing dragon.
Not a bad idea.
For a while and just forgot he existed. So
We can do it!
All in.
Some value, I suppose.
You know what? I have a feeling this is gonna be one of those quests where it's gonna be like if you have not watched Face Day Night, you'd enjoy the quest, it would be good. But if you have watched Face Day Night, it's probably not gonna be up to your expectations. I'm hoping that I'm wrong about that.
Heaven's
Somebody
Surge.
watched Face Day Night on UnlimitedBladeWorks. I mean, I haven't watched all 3 Face Day Nights, but I did not watch UnlimitedBladeWorks, which is what this story quest is inspired of. So, yes, I'm hoping that I'm wrong, because as somebody who's watched UnlimitedBladeWorks,
Conflict requires undivided... Rise!
Sure, I'll play along.
Trust me. We can do anything!
Mimi!
I'm actually not going to bring you forward, Dom. I'm actually going to bring you forward.
Mimi!
Re-energize! Synergizing!
There's more to
Oh,
life.
should I mention, by the way, you guys probably could have guessed this. These guys here are not servants. They're just random IPC robots made for filler
I
content.
sense a storm. The heavens surge. Break!
How are you not dead? There we go.
These useless mooks are...
How much by you, Scott?
Guess it's my turn to hunt you down now.
What? Oh, the filler here is crazy. The filler here is insane.
You really had the...
I don't get it. I don't get it. Why do we need Scott getting his vengeance for all the time we bullied him now? That doesn't make any sense. It's got nothing to do with the Holy Grail War. Nothing. Get to the plot. This is why I'm skipping the cutscenes. By the way, I'm gonna stop calling him Grady. I'm Wait, what? You fell into Scott's trap and were ambushed by the Dream Jolt troop. It was an attack by Grady, Scott's servant. What? That's not a fake StayNight servant. That's not even the name of a fake... Because I know they have classes, right? And for example, Saber, all the classes, they name themselves after the class they are, but they still have real names. Grady is not the name that I recognize. Wait, are you trying to tell me that Mr. Wrecker is Scott's servant? By the way, Mr. Wrecker is the black-haired guy on the next to Scott here. Wait, hold on, this breaks all rules of fate StayNight. How is a human a servant? A servant is meant to be a heroic spirit from the past. What? The fuck? Oh, another filler fight.
What are these things?
Just some disposable extras. Nothing special.
Watch your mouth. They're very valuable to me.
Okay, I'm looking at this and I'm seeing Scott's face on these robot heads. Bro, this is... I swear to God, if this is Grady / Mr. Wrecker's global phantasm, I'm about to crash out.
Existence is unity.
This is the shittiest phantasm I've ever fucking seen. What the fuck is this? This is BS.
Wicked world-cleansing dragon.
I hit the mark.
Also, Mr. Wrecker's not an ancient spirit, an ancient hero from the past. Motherfucker exists in the modern day as an ordinary film director. Like how is he a servant? What class would he even be? The fucking camera class that doesn't even exist? The recorder class because he specializes in recording films? Hello?
Some value, I suppose.
This question's gonna hurt. I already know it. This question's gonna hurt.
Heaven's Surge. Break!
Oh my god.
There's more to like.
Oh, there's 3 ways.
Heaven's Surge. Rise!
Hold on, what I'm gonna do? Let me restart the challenge and change my lineup. Hold on. I'm gonna change my team real quick. Yeah, I'll just use Akron just to speed this up a bit. Because I'm trying to get to the actual Holy Grail War itself. Wait, no, wait, what am I... Hold on. Wait a minute, hold on a second. This is triggering some memories. We joined the war, all for it to start off with us not having a servant, and somebody else's servant is trying to kill us already. That's triggering some memories. Is that not what happened to Emir in the beginning of UnlimitedBladeWorks? Where he accidentally joined the war and Lancer tried to kill him before he could even gain his servant? Okay then. Alright then, I guess we're starting off just how UnlimitedBladeWorks started off, I guess. Oh.
You really have...
What are these things?
Just some disposable extras. Nothing special.
The dice have been cast.
Watch your mouth! They're very valuable to me!
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all!
Stand still. Relax.
Yeah, we're gonna take away that corner on our side.
More enemies. Stand still.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
And they died to us.
Sure, I'll
Good
play along.
times. Never time to say bye. Boom.
What the fuck are all these voices that I'm hearing? And I'm not talking about my character, I'm talking about these fucking enemies.
Relax.
Watch your head.
Commit.
You took the bait. Stand still.
On the still waters of oblivion.
I can't just dispose of them now. Just get rid of them.
Oh.
I had a thing last video. If you see any video of this screen here, this is just me to just make sure I'm recording, see audio's still working, the mic's still working, and stuff, which is
May as well kill 'em all.
Until I yell cut, these extras will keep performing forever.
It too shall fall.
If I can't kill you, I'll exhaust you!
Say bye to breathing.
Who the heck are you?
It's some other unvoiced character. Amazing. Okay, I guess okay, any unvoiced characters, I'm gonna have to read the dialogue. Archer? Where the fuck did you come from, Archer?
That
I recognize
spear!
those arrows any day. Oh no, I'm stupid, that wasn't an arrow, that was a lance. I'm done, that was Lancer. My bad. Yo, Lancer, what's good? Hey. Oh, right, Lancer, Archer, and Saber aren't going to be voiced for legal reasons. Right. Lancer broke into the fight, driving Scott and Grady away, then promptly turned his aggression. No! Save him! No! Save him! I ask you, are you my master? Oh shit! Yo! Save her! Oh hell yeah! Fuck to the yeah! Hell yeah! Your servant Saber appeared just in time and blocked Lance's attacks for you. You learned the Saber wasn't from Pentagon, so you offered to treat her to a local meal to ease her hunger. Okay, I don't care about that last part. Archer and Lancer analyzed the situation.
I've always been against.
I guess you're here then, Archer. Okay, hello, Archer. Archer and Lancer analyzed the situation and concluded the organizers had triggered a simulated Holy Grail war. Brutal received a message from you inviting him to Clock Studios theme park. No. Is that who I think it is? Oh, that is who I think it is. Oh, what's her fucking name? Oh, that fucking bitch from Amphorius. Who's against the fucking Chrysoas, who's against the Aeronova. And all that shit. The fucking girl who died right before final turned in the final core flame. Oh, it's this bitch. Robin summoned her heroic spirit, Miss Note, a Costa-class servant with theatrical flair. She invited you to join her in assessing the situation. What situation is that to assess? What situation are you assessing? Are you assessing the fact that Holy Grail was whatever? You and Saber headed to Dreamflux Reef in search of a place to eat. Saber sensed the local unfulfilled wishes there and worried your wallet might not survive the feast.
Almost there, Saber. Up ahead is the Dreamscape fast food restaurant.
You know what I'm gonna do? Really quickly, I'm gonna find out how to download the Japanese dub. Yes, I'm gonna listen to this in Japanese because I can't handle unvoiced characters. I actually cannot handle it. How do I... Where do I go to download the Japanese dub? Because low-key I am... Where can I go? Where can I go? Do anything here? No. It's not there. Oh, here it is. Alright, this is gonna take a while to download, so we'll just continue the quest while this is downloading. Oh, do I have to sit here and watch it download? Oh, it's not gonna let me exit. Okay, so on second thoughts, you know what we're gonna do on second thoughts? Yeah, on second thoughts, while we're waiting for that to download, I'm gonna play some Roblox this vid. Oh, motherfuckers. I thought I could continue the game while it was downloading, but I guess not. Oh no, Roblox is kinda lag actually, so I can't play Roblox. Alright guys, actually forget it. Wait, we're just gonna... We're gonna sit here and watch this download. We're gonna sit here and watch it download, and I'm not cutting this out the video. Fight me over that. Ugh. By the way, to anyone who doesn't understand, I've had to play the entire Amphoria story without the main characters being fucking voiced. You don't understand, it's fucking torture when the most important characters don't have voices. Because again, you can't sink in the information. I need to hear it to sink in the information, you know what I mean? Sink it in to hear the lore. You can't do that if you read. I don't think anyone learns from just reading alone. Let's be real. So yeah, we're gonna sit here and watch this download. I don't care. I do not care. You know, I'm gonna find something to do. Fuck it, you know what? You guys are gonna get some very shit chess gameplay right now. Hell to the fuck yeah. I'm gonna play some chess while we wait for this shit to download. Who's my fucking opponent? This guy up there, cool. About to wipe the motherfucking floor with you, bitch. I'm gonna keep checking on the download. Hey guys, so much for the Holy Grail War, am I right? Had to resort to fucking chess. Oh. Epic. I like that move a lot. That move looks very nice. Oh, wait, what? That's checkmate. Oh, of course it is, yeah, because fuck, yeah, shit. Alright. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. What I'm gonna do... Yeah, I'm gonna end the recording now. And I'll start a second once the Japanese dub is finished downloading. So, for me, this will probably be like a good, like, 20-30 minutes waiting for this to download. For you guys, it should be pretty much instant. Anyway, I'll see you guys in 30 to 40 minutes for me, but instantly for you guys. Alright, I'm back, and the download of the Japanese dub kind of failed. Oh, what the fuck? No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, the download of the Japanese dub kind of failed. Right when it was at like 70-something%. So we're gonna have to stick with half unvoiced English dub. I'm not a fan of that, but whatever. You know what, this is like saying, imagine playing a game, but the main character, but every other character but the main character has a voice.
Let's see how...
My dear guests, well...
At Jesse's fast food joint, you ordered a mountain of... Okay. To sate Saber's hunger. So, it's good for Saber, I guess. Robin and her servant Miss No showed up at the same restaurant and greeted you.
And a stroke of genius like this.
Is it really who I think it is? That can't... No. You're not even a hero! You're the fucking main villain! How have you summoned a heroic spirit if you're a fucking villain? You stupid twats! Let me just switch over to my Akron team real quick, there we go. Alright.
Excuse me.
I'll stop skipping the cutscenes when it actually gets good when the fights start happening. Robin offered to... Okay, this is irrelevant, I'm not even gonna bother reading this.
It's...
Saber explained her origins and what a heroic spirit was. Robin shared her wish but remained skeptical of the Holy Grail's power and the organizer's true intentions. He suggested teaming up to uncover the truth. Amen. Hey, message from my boy Boot Hill, hell yeah. I am not reading all of that, what the fuck?
Is this a text?
Both you and Robin received a mysterious text message signed in Boot Hill's name, inviting you to Clock Studios theme park. You surmised that Boot Hill might already have been attacked and decided to investigate.
Aren't we supposed to meet up here?
Following the message's instructions, Aventurine and Boot Hill arrived at Clock Studios theme park, where they encountered Scott. Scott sought to arrest Boot Hill and defeat Aventurine to become a new member of the Ten Stone Hearts. Tension fled and the battle was about to begin. Scott, what the fuck are you thinking? Long story short, Aventurine is a stone heart. He has the power, he has a small fraction of the power from an emanator of preservation. Preservation, an eon, a godlike being. An emanator is a person chosen by a god, is chosen by an eon to walk their path. Scott really thinks he's gonna be a semi-emanator of preservation. Who the fuck does motherfucker think he is? Grady unleashes Noble Phantasm, pulling Aventurine and the others into the silent horror picture show, a movie where no one could make a sound. Bro, I swear to, I'm so desperate to end the video right here and just play this quest off camera because it's not even worth you guys seeing. Bro, we've seen the animated quality these motherfuckers can bring. We've seen it with the Finon versus Zephyro and Nanook thing. When Finon fucking merged with Iron Tomb in the fucking Amphoria story goes. We've seen that animatic ability. So the best Noble Phantasm is putting everyone in a movie? In like a 1950s movie? Bro, in Phase StayNight, Noble Phantasms were fucking ungodly. Somebody's Noble Phantasm was summoning the chains of heaven to bind down a fucking beast known as Berserker, which to anyone who knows Greek mythology is supposed to be Hercules in Phase StayNight. We had Noble Phantasm like Heaven's Chains. A Noble Phantasm where somebody could summon an entire marble reality of fucking infinite blades. We had a Noble Phantasm where Saber was literally able to shatter an abomination made by the Holy Grail that was destined to engulf the entire world. And the best holy grail that you guys can animate in Star Rail is a 1950 car fucking tune. Bro, I swear to God, they better. I just realized that it said that they had no voices as well. That's a piss take. Bro, I swear to God, Saber Archer Lancer, since you guys are actually from StayNight, you motherfuckers better redeem this quest. So far, this is miserable. All I'm gonna say, go watch StayNight, go back and watch my previous Amphorius video, and you will see that this is not the best Honkai Star Rail can do. What? Oh my God. You and Robin arrived at the Clock Studio Steam Park, immediately caught in the silent show's effects. A strange television appeared out of nowhere and you tried to get out of the situation as quickly as possible. Brother, what? A mysterious force dragged you back into the television. Scott's taunts echoed in your ears. The screen displayed Boot Hill's face and then sucked you all inside. What? The Silent Stage Act 1 Midnight Chainsaw Rhapsody. Is this actually the best they can come up with for a fucking noble phantasm? Is this actually the best they can come up with? Is a fucking theatre production? Guys, go watch StayNight. You'll understand why I'm very disappointed right now. Go watch StayNight on UnlimitedBladeWorks. I don't know if it's like this in the 2006 one and Heaven's Field, but UnlimitedBladeWorks was not like this. UnlimitedBladeWorks was 10 times better with their creativity and noble phantasms. Anyway, I'm gonna try and stop complaining and just wait for the quest to redeem itself. You and Aventurine awoke in a sealed room, separated from Robin, Boot Hill, and the servants. Investigating the fallen direwolf on the floor of the room, you tried to understand the situation. What? A voiceover announced that you and Aventurine were IPC workers on a holiday retreat at a hotel. Now you're trapped in your room after midnight, and moments later some voice yelled from outside the door. Saber and Archer showed up outside the door ready to save their respective masters. The voiceover announced that the door will open as long as you do saw off a leg for one of you. Otherwise the room will explode. So what you're trying to tell me is that one of us needs to have this thing saw off our leg. Then we can escape the room. Now, here's the simple solution, alright? There are very many simple solutions to this, right? So, the first simple solution is, obviously I'm not using Trailblazer, so I can't really show her, because she's not on my team right now. But number one, Trailblazer has the gaze of 3 eons, right? I'm sure that you can tear apart this robot. Because, I mean, you fought this robot 101 times now. You fought worse, you fought an entire Titan. Remember when you fought Aquila? Yeah, you can handle this motherfucker. And I'm sure that you can break down the door with the power of a semi-emanator preservation over here. 2. The command seals. I know it's not the best ideal right now. Summon it, bring Saber onto your side of the door, and then get Saber to shatter the door from the inside. You and Aventurine discussed whose leg to saw. Are you guys actually discussing this? Archer suggested sawing off Aventurine's arm, which had his command spells. They're not command spells, they're command seals! Command seals! Saber told you to please step back from the door, and then cut the door clean open. This is what I just said. I don't. Saber, you could do that without a command seal. Oh, fascinating. Destroying the room will start with the evil chainsaw spirit of the hotel. What sort of creativity is this? Chainsaw Squad rose from the room and attacked you. Another filler fight.
You see these chainsaws?
Another filler fight that does nothing to change the story.
My hands, with assassin's power, these 2 poisoned saws can cut 3 times in the blink of an eye. That's 6 cuts in one go. With my concealed sword.
With assassin's power. Oh, Mr. Wrecker / Grady. I'm gonna call him Mr. Wrecker because that's the name that we all know him by. Mr. Wrecker is the assassin class servant. What? First of all, the motherfucker has no assassin skills, no sword skills. His noble phantasm has nothing to do with the assassin class, and he's not a heroic spirit from the past.
Or chainsaw reversal! You won't escape me even if you turn into a swamp!
Concealed sword.
The dust has been cast.
Chainsaw reversal, that sounds familiar. Oh, right, yeah. In StayNight UnlimitedBladeWorks, there's this thing that Assassin can do. So you're like, you know when you clash swords, right? Or clash weapons or just whatever, right? You know in like animated movies, they get to that one intense clash where they're like pressing the swords against each other, trying to break each other's defense? Basically, as soon as somebody pulls their sword back, Assassin can do this thing where he just gains insane speed for no reason and can just strike the enemy several times in the matter of a singular second, to the point where it looks like he's actually struck you with like 3 or 4 swords. That's what the sword reversal is.
Bust.
I know that sounds familiar.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Stand still.
High stakes.
Relax. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Cut in the net.
You know who I want to see in the story, but I know he won't be here? I want to see Gilgamesh. I want to see the motherfucker who had heaven's chains. The motherfucker had an infinite arsenal of swords. The one who single-handedly killed Berserker. The one who single-handedly killed Berserker, aka Hercules, and his master. And single-handedly summoned the Holy Grail and almost brought calamity on the entire world. I want to see Gilgamesh. I don't care about these little servants. I want to see Gilgamesh.
Time for a buzz.
Fuck these other
Stand
servants.
still.
Fuck this knockoff assassin. Fuck the knockoff caster. I want to see Gilgamesh. Show me
Still
Gilgamesh,
waters of
game.
oblivion.
I want to see Gilgamesh. Your group fought together to fight Chainsaw Scott off. Mr. Wrecker was unwilling to admit his loss. The voiceover announced that the film's Act 2 was about to begin. Mr. Wrecker was unwilling to admit the loss. That's not what the assassin classes do. The assassin classes are known for accepting defeat when it's right in front of their face. Bro, they took 0 source material. The only source material they took was Saber, Archer, Lancer, and the fucking other classes, and maybe some noble phantasms. The devs did not bother watching UnlimitedBladeWorks at all. This is some BS, man, I swear down. You exchanged updates with each other. Saber proposed breaking Mr. Wrecker's bounded field from within, while Archer planned to track down Grady's actual body. You and Aventurine agreed to team up. Okay, more fucking content I need to give you because the game is not explaining this. A bounded field. Every mage can do this, right? Every master can do this. Whereas basically this field, it basically traps you in the field, right? So you literally can't escape. It's sort of like a domain created by the master and servant to basically take out the other masters, right? Why am I opening up a new water bottle when I have one that's already open next to me? Love myself for that one. And then another thing. With servants, right? So you can kill a servant. I could be wrong, but I believe that if you use a command seal, you can resummon them after death. If you kill the master, however, that would permanently get rid of the master and the servant. So Archer, why are you tracking down Mr. Wrecker's body if he's the servant? That's kinda not a good idea. Unless the plan here is Saber breaks the bounded field, Archer goes to take down Mr. Wrecker, and then Aventurine and us go to find Scott and take Scott down. I guess? I mean, it doesn't really say about what me and Aventurine do aside from teaming up, but I'm guessing that's what we're about to do. Is it we're about to go find Scott and take him down? This is similar to another scene in Fate Stay Night. I can't remember what scene it is though. Was it the Costa fight? No, because Archer wasn't there in the Costa fight. Oh, I'm thinking of a different fight entirely. I'm thinking about the Gilgamesh fight. I'm thinking the wrong thing entirely. Archer wasn't even there. Never mind. I'm going crazy. Fine, if you hear me yapping about Gilgamesh a bunch, don't mind it. I just finished watching the Gilgamesh, like his 3-4 episode arc this morning, and it was fucking peak. So if I'm yapping about Gilgamesh, don't mind it. It's just me feeling shook by the entire thing in general, because that was phenomenal. Breach Grady's zone? You can't breach, what's it called? The bounded field. You can't breach that. Bounded fields are made by sigils. Therefore, you can't escape it or break it until the sigils have been deactivated. So how do you plan on breaching this field? What? You're trapped in a never-ending hallway? Well, no fucking shit. Unable to escape from the hotel? No fucking shit. At the same time, Robin's singing could be heard from far away. You decide to follow the music. Amen. This will be the third time that Robin's music is saving Penacony. Amen to that. Oh god. Oh wait, I'm not singing Welcome to My World. Bro. This is stupid. Right, we're in the middle of the Holy Grail War. I mean, other than this, Robin's power is able to breach this, is able to do this stuff, where it's able to do these miraculous things and all that, but fucking hell, we're in the middle of a fucking, what's it called, a fucking bounded field. And you're telling me Robin's, I get that it's to help us escape, but just break it into some midfield. This is so stupid. This is funny. Okay, this is actually kind of hilarious. That was funny. Oh, fuck off, what the fuck's your name? Well, I'm actually gonna look up the Costa's name, hold on. What's the name of the woman from the Council of Elders in, Forius HSR? Sanus! That was a fucking name. The little cunt. Sanus? Get the fuck out of my face and stay dead. I don't know why you're back. Fuck you, Sinus. Sinus was shielding Robin from attacking wraiths. Guided by Robin's song, you and Aventurine finally reunited with her. The voiceover then announced the film would welcome the most evil final act. Okay, now my question strikes again. How exactly is a 1950s cartoon gonna help you win the war? Because again, it's a fucking film producer versus an average human. Sorry, a film producer as a servant known as also as the assassin class, and an average ass human known as Scott, versus Saber aka King Arthur, Archer, a semi-emanator of preservation, and the fucking main character. I don't get what the point in all of this is. Because again, we all know how this is going to end. It's going to end in, oh, we escaped the bounded field. And oh yeah, we escaped the bounded field and we defeat Scott. Yeah. No, that's not how Fate Stay Night UnlimitedBladeWorks works. The main character is actually meant to lose from time to time, you know? And not to mention, this is a fucking assassin class. You're meant to be powerful. Not to mention this noble phantasm is shit. Oh my god, bro, I actually can't go 5 minutes without complaining about something. There's so many things wrong that it just sounds like I'm just splitting out a bunch of messed up shit. There's so many things wrong with this. That's just so... The thing is, another thing as well, I would watch StayNight on the channel for you guys to see this, but I legally can't, so yeah. But you guys will see what I mean. Go watch StayNight UnlimitedBladeWorks Season 1 and 2. Oh my god. As soon as you watch StayNight UnlimitedBladeWorks, you'll understand my pain. And the last 2 days as well, I've been seeing these fucking videos on YouTube where there's basically drama going on where the HSR community is divided because obviously the Fate fans are absolutely hating this story, but the Star Rail fans are enjoying it. I didn't care less about this before because, you know, it's just a Honkai Star Rail story. I was thinking it was just gonna be good, but now that I watch StayNight, I understand how shit this is. Anyway, give me a minute. I'm gonna walk away from my laptop for 5 seconds, but I'm still literally right here. Just give me a sec. Right, I'm back on my laptop. I just went to go scream in a pillow because of how fucking terrible this is. I didn't actually do that, by the way. I kind of just went to my towel to wipe the sweat off my head. But just pretend that was me going over screaming into a pillow because of how bad this is. Again, go watch StayNight, you'll understand my pain. Anybody who's watched StayNight, you'll understand my pain. This is terrible. Deep in the hotel, you ran into a huge army of evil spirits that Scott turned into. Scott swore to make you repay for everything you took from him thousandfold and charged without warning.
I've got 7 ways to...
So let me get this straight. So your idea of turning into spirits to try and kill us is turning into some TV-headed robots that the Trailblazer by herself has obliterated several fucking times. Oh my fucking god. Your life? Talk about some stupid fucking filler. Talk about some crazy filler. Or it's just that that's being lazy, they don't want to make the actual boss fight. That's also what I'm looking for.
This is...
Let me show you the overwhelming strength in numbers!
Shut the fuck up. Because again, allow me to remind you of the Lost Amphoria story. Remember near the end of the story when we played as Finon? And it was basically showing all of the different Amphoria cycles. And there were those 3 cycles where Mighty was holding back the core flame of strife from Finon, Castris was holding back the core flame of death from Finon, and Hyacinthia was holding back the core flame of the sky from Finon. Remember how they were too lazy to make new bosses? To make a Mighty, Castris, and Hyacinth boss, so they just used previous bosses like Nikador, the Death Titan, and the Sky Aquila, the Sky Titan. They just reused them. This is just another situation. The devs are just too lazy. They're just too lazy to make it like a proper boss fight.
Double speed?
Anyway, I'm gonna turn the voices off just so I can get through this fight. Wow, such a scary attack. Whoa, I feel so much fear from that attack. It just did so much damage. You know, if you're gonna be lazy and not make a proper boss for this, the least you could do is make the boss actually difficult to beat. And by that, I mean make the boss do more damage. The boss's damage is dog shit. And his HP is overly low. Oh, and that board finishes off. There we go. Okay, now let me turn the voices back up in case there is actually voice acting in a minute or two. And I'll put the voice on 7.
Who has sacked? If those deadweights weren't dragging me down, I'd have...
You always pisses me off, Scott, shut up. After you defeated Scott, the many versions of him that had split from the original started blaming each other and even threw shade at Mr. Rekka. Disappointed at Scott's performance, Mr. Rekka warps you all into the next movie. Oh, okay, I get it. I understand why your noble phantasm, aka the 1950s movies, is so good. You're trying to bore me to death, so that I give up on this video, so that I don't play this quest. Therefore, I'll never be able to win the Holy Grail. Your strategy, just because I've seen that, your strategy is no longer working. You and Arja landed in Clock Studios Steamboat. The voiceover announced that the park was crawling with curse-wielding spirits that would drag victims into nightmares and endlessly torment their souls. Okay, now it gets interesting. That seems like a very nice ability for an assassin class. Although curses are more of the Holy Grail itself, but still. You and Archer ran into Miss Note, aka Caster, who is being pestered by Granny Note. Who the fuck is Granny Note? Was that this fucking red musician up there or something? The latter summoned a horde of familiars. Just as things were about to get ugly, Saber burst onto the scene. Context: familiars. They're basically summons that some classes are able to summon. So, like, for example, you see all these TV-headed fucks that we're fighting? Those are familiars, because they're being summoned by the assassin class. With a commanding presence, Saber won over the familiars summoned by Granny Note and turned them into her subordinates. In the name of the king, the familiars drove Granny Note away. You exchanged intel with Miss Note and learned that for some unknown reason, Robin had split into multiple versions of herself. Okay. Saber, where you taking me? Because of the split, Robin's powers of the Harmony had weakened. Saber and Miss Note stayed behind to protect Robin, while you and Archer set out together the remaining Robins and helped her fuse back together. What? I always got this one, got it.
Rivet!
Facing the threat from the Lone Wolf brothers, Scott of Justice insisted on protecting Origami Robin no matter the cost. You joined the fight against the evil spirits that were cast and shrunk into tiny Harnu. By the way, Anagoni has these like cartoon characters. Harnu is one of them. For context, this guy here. This is Harnu. As Tiny Harnu, you couldn't speak or communicate with your friends. You had to find some other way to let Archer know you desperately need a Harnu TV to get back to normal. What I'm picking up is filler, 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 and filler. See, listen here. I keep saying about filler, right? But let me prove to you this is filler. So we need to go somehow tell Archer now that we've turned back into our normal selves, right? By getting that Harnu TV. Let me tell you this. How would the story change if we were never cast to turn into Harnu? How would the story change? You see, it wouldn't. Because now we're gonna revert back to our normal self and fight Scott again anyway. You see what I mean? Hello Archer, how you doing? We found a broken Harnu TV thanks to the translation by Scott of Justice. Archer called onto your intentions and repaired the TV. You successfully turned yourself back to normal. See? Nothing changed. Which it's just the exact same story now. That's it. Nothing changed. That was just filler. See what I mean? The Lone Wolf brothers tried to curse you again with shrinking magic. The Boot Hill and the Ranger Robin swooped in just in time and took them down. Okay, why is everyone just working together now? The whole point of the Holy Grail War is to fight to the death. Why is everyone working together and helping each other now? Boot Hill and Archer both suspected the Scott of Justice might be hiding something, but at Robin's insistence, everyone agreed to trust him for now. You all headed out to look for the rest of the Robins. Oh god, I'm actually getting tired from how boring this is. Fuck me. Everything that's happened so far. Let me just summarize the story so far. I've been recording for what? 45, almost 50 minutes now, I think. What's happened so far? So we summoned our servant Saber, along with the other 6 people. Scott wanted to get revenge on us by taking us into the 1950s cartoon to try and kill us. So we defeated him, beat him again. Defeated him. Sorry. We fought him, beat him. Fought him, beat him again. Fought him, beat him again. Add filler in there. Add a bunch of filler in there somewhere, by the way. Fought him, beat him again. Fought him, beat him again. Fought him, beat him again. Filler. That's all this quest has been so far. As a fake StayNight lover, this is underwhelming for me. You know, I'm gonna look something up. I'm just curious. I'm just curious. Yup, says it right there. Hold on, friendly newcomer, the event effectively produces these. Fan service? Okay, that's fair enough, yeah. Oh, really? The event that came with this is basically just like another simulated universe game mode? Ah, shit. Disappointing rewards? The event structure and lack of unique final boss fight. Anticlimactic. Oh, is it really just gonna be that lazy? Well, they're just gonna reuse old. Oh my god, they're gonna reuse old bosses. Oh, this is bad. Lots of regulations to a non-playable NPC and lack of a boss fight was disappointing. Yeah, I don't get that actually. They gave Lotta a really detailed character design, but then just made it so that he's just not playable. Also, you know what else is really sus? Hold on, I'm gonna leave this domain just for a minute to show you something. So the Fate StayNight Club is meant to go on to version 3.6 beyond, right? And we're on version 3.4 right now, right? If we take a look at the event ends in 29 days. Around the time of 3.5. I have a sneaky suspicion that there's gonna be a secret part 2. Cause there's no way they give Lonza such a detailed design, not give him a boss fight, not make him playable, such an underwhelming event and such an underwhelming quest. I'm taking my guess there's gonna be a part 2 in either version 3.5 or 3.6. Also, speaking of which, every time a version comes out, about 12 days before the version, they always do like a live stream to like say what's happening in the version. I'm gonna make a video on that, if I can, that is. That's if I'm around at the time, but if not, I can make a video reacting to it after. Or when I'm free, even. Because to be fair, my live reaction to seeing some stuff in Honkai Star Wars is actually just amazing. My reactions are genuinely peak. Anyway, you encountered Old Clocky, Scott of Justice took a fatal blow. What? They took a fatal blow but turned out to be a trap. Boot Hill, what you gotta say, my boy? Boot Hill was attacked by Old Clocky's psychic attacks and fell into an uncontrollable state of joy. You decided to use clockwork to restore Boot Hill's original emotions. I literally can't change it. What do you want me to do? What? Suppressed by Old Clockie's power, your clockwork did not work, and you also suffered from a psychic attack. Paul didn't ask. A wave of grim despair gripped your heart. Thankfully, Archer wasn't affected by Old Clockie's emotional control, and he directly attacked the Old Clockie.
High stakes, high rewards.
I don't know. I actually seriously have no fucking clue what the hell is going on. Everything about this is low-key killing me.
Relax. More enemies. Time for a buzz. Stand still.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Relax. This combat needs optimizing.
Because I've only fought these enemies about 101 fucking times now.
This is double speed.
On the still waters of oblivion.
No dirty tricks, alright. All in.
Time to say bye. Boom. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Stand still.
Old Clocky was defeated and the effects of the emotional control gradually lifted. After some readjusting, you had gathered all the scattered fragments of Robin's consciousness around the set. I actually kind of forgot about that. See, there's just been so much failure on the lines that I kind of forgot we were even collecting Robin's conscience. My bad. The consciousness of one of the Robins was still influenced by despair. That discordant melody she was making was hindering the merge. Miss Note tuned her, and finally Robin was whole again. The second movie came to an end. Okay. I'm gonna end this recording here. And I will continue this in the next video. If I don't die of sheer boredom, that is. Anyway, peace out for now, guys.